Italy is a country that is famous for its stunning beauty, rich history, and vibrant culture. It is a popular destination for tourists from all over the world who come to explore the country's famous landmarks and attractions. From ancient ruins and Renaissance art to picturesque coastlines and charming towns, Italy has something for everyone. In this article, we will take a look at some of the most famous tourist attractions in Italy, from the historic Colosseum in Rome to the stunning coastline of the Amalfi Coast. Join us as we explore the beauty and wonder of this amazing country. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, is an ancient amphitheater located in Rome, Italy. It was constructed during the reign of the Flavian dynasty, which ruled Rome from 69 to 96 AD. Construction on the Colosseum began in 72 AD and was completed in 80 AD. The Colosseum was built on the site of a former lake in the center of Rome. The lake had been drained in the 1st century AD and the land was repurposed for the construction of the amphitheater. The Colosseum was built using travertine stone, tuff, and brick, and was able to hold between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. The Colosseum was used for a variety of events, including gladiatorial contests, public spectacles, and theatrical performances. Gladiatorial contests were the most popular and well-known event held in the Colosseum. Gladiators were typically slaves or prisoners of war who were forced to fight to the death for the entertainment of the crowds. The Colosseum was also used for animal hunts, where exotic animals such as lions, tigers, and elephants were brought from all over the Roman Empire to be hunted and killed. The Colosseum also hosted mock sea battles, where the arena would be flooded and naval battles would be reenacted for the entertainment of the crowds. Over the centuries, the Colosseum fell into disrepair and was damaged by natural disasters and human activity. Parts of the Colosseum were dismantled and used for other buildings, such as churches and palaces. However, the Colosseum remained an iconic symbol of Rome and its ancient past. In the modern era, the Colosseum has undergone extensive restoration and is now one of the most popular tourist attractions in Rome. It is also recognized as one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Rome and a testament to the ingenuity and engineering skill of the ancient Romans. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is an iconic tower located in the Italian city of Pisa. Construction of the tower began in 1173 and continued for almost 2 centuries. The tower was built as a bell tower for the adjacent cathedral and was intended to be a vertical, freestanding structure. However, during the construction of the second floor in 1178, it became apparent that the tower was tilting slightly to one side. The cause of the tilt is believed to be a combination of the soft ground on which the tower was built and the weight of the tower's foundation, which was not stable enough to support the tower's weight. Construction on the tower was halted several times over the centuries due to war and financial difficulties. The tower's lean continued to worsen, reaching a maximum tilt of about 5.5 degrees in the late 20th century. In the 1990s, a series of restoration and stabilization efforts were undertaken to prevent the tower from collapsing. Today, the tower is open to tourists and is one of the most popular attractions in Italy. Visitors can climb the tower's 294 steps to the top, where they can enjoy stunning views of the city of Pisa. The tower is also famous for its unintended tilt, which has made it an icon of Italian culture and a symbol of the ingenuity of Italian architects and engineers. Over the years, many efforts have been made to stabilize and straighten the tower, but it has been left intentionally leaning to preserve its iconic status. Despite its lean, the Leaning Tower of Pisa continues to stand as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of Italian architecture and engineering. Vatican City is a sovereign state located within the city of Rome, Italy. It is the smallest independent state in the world, with an area of just 44 hectares and a population of around 800 people. Vatican City is the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church and is home to some of the most famous and important religious sites in the world. The history of Vatican City can be traced back to the early Christian era, when Saint Peter, one of Jesus' 12 apostles, was said to have been buried on the site where Saint Peter's Basilica now stands. The area became a pilgrimage site for early Christians and the location of several important churches and shrines. In the 4th century, the Roman Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity and declared it the official religion of the Roman Empire. He also donated land to the church, including the site of St. Peter's Basilica, which became a center of religious and political power. Over the centuries, the papacy became one of the most powerful institutions in Europe, with the Pope serving as both a spiritual and political leader. The Vatican Palace, a grand complex of buildings, was built in the 15th century to house the Pope and his staff. In 1929, the Lateran Treaty was signed between the Holy See, the governing body of the Roman Catholic Church, and the government of Italy, which recognized Vatican City as an independent state. Since then, Vatican City has become a major tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year to see its stunning art and architecture, including St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican museums. Today, the Vatican is led by the Pope, who serves as both the spiritual leader of the Roman Catholic Church and the head of state of Vatican City. The Vatican is also an important diplomatic center, with diplomatic relations with more than 180 countries around the world. Venice is a city located in northeastern Italy and is renowned for its beautiful architecture, canals, and art. The city is built on a network of canals and 118 small islands in the Venetian lagoon. Venice has a rich history that dates back to the 5th century, when the first settlers arrived on the islands in the lagoon to escape invading barbarian hordes. Over time, the small settlements grew into a powerful city-state, known as the Republic of Venice, which became one of the most powerful and prosperous trading centers in Europe. The city's location on the Adriatic Sea made it a strategic center for trade between the East and West, and the Venetians became skilled at maritime trade, controlling much of the Mediterranean trade routes. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, Venice became a center of art and culture, with famous artists such as Titian, Tintoretto, and Bellini living and working in the city. Venice was also home to some of the world's most famous architects, who created some of the city's most famous buildings, including St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace. Despite its wealth and power, Venice faced a number of challenges over the centuries, including the Black Death, which devastated the city in the 14th century, and political upheaval and decline in the 18th and 19th centuries. In 1866, Venice became part of the Kingdom of Italy and remained so until the end of World War I. Today, Venice remains a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to see its beautiful canals, stunning architecture, and world-renowned art collections. The city is also known for its famous Carnival celebration, which takes place each year in February and attracts visitors from around the world. Despite the challenges it has faced over the centuries, Venice remains one of the most beautiful and unique cities in the world, with a rich history and cultural heritage that continue to inspire and enchant visitors from around the globe. Florence is a city located in central Italy, in the region of Tuscany. It is renowned for its rich history and culture, particularly for its stunning Renaissance art and architecture. Florence was founded in 59 BC by Julius Caesar, but it was during the Renaissance that the city became a center of art, literature, and culture. In the 14th and 15th centuries, Florence was one of the wealthiest and most powerful cities in Europe, thanks to its thriving textile trade and banking industry. The city was also a center of the Italian Renaissance, a period of great cultural and artistic achievements. The Medici family, one of the most powerful and wealthy families in Europe at the time, played a crucial role in the cultural and artistic flourishing of Florence. The Medici were patrons of the arts and supported some of the most famous artists of the Renaissance, including Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Botticelli. During this period, some of Florence's most famous architectural landmarks were built, including the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, with its iconic red dome designed by Filippo Brunelleschi. Other notable landmarks include the Palazzo Vecchio, the Uffizi Gallery, and the Ponte Vecchio, a bridge that is still lined with shops and boutiques. Florence's cultural and artistic legacy continued into the 16th and 17th centuries, and the city remained an important center of art and culture for centuries to come. Today, Florence is a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to see its stunning architecture, world-renowned art collections, and rich cultural heritage. Despite its long history, Florence remains a vibrant and dynamic city that continues to inspire and captivate visitors from around the world. Italy is a country that has captured the hearts of travelers for centuries, and with good reason. Its beauty, history, and culture are all unique and compelling, and its famous tourist attractions are a testament to that. From the Colosseum in Rome to the canals of Venice, the leaning Tower of Pisa to the stunning coastline of the Amalfi Coast, Italy offers something for everyone. Whether you are interested in art, architecture, history, or simply enjoying the beauty of nature, Italy has it all. So why not plan your own trip to explore some of these famous tourist attractions and experience the magic of this amazing country for yourself?